afternoon, guys. Welcome to our Shenandoah series. We're going to be exploring Shenandoah National Park for the first time today. We got here Wednesday. Today is Monday. Jackson finished up homeschool. He is done with homeschool for the year. So you guys probably saw that on our Instagram and Facebook pages. So we're super excited. So today's the first Monday we've had where Jackson doesn't have homeschool. So I just finished up my work for the day. So now we're gonna head out. We've all also been a little under the weather since we left our last place. We've gotten like a 1 day. Each of us got a 1 or 2 day cold. Jackson had it first, then I got it, and now Jasmine's on the mend. She's on the back end of it. So we're not gonna go do anything in the public. We're just gonna go and do something. We're gonna do a driving tour for today, and maybe do a short hike if the trails aren't too crowded or too long or too wet. 'Cause it did rain a lot yesterday. But if anything, just a driving tour. We're gonna go on Skyline Drive. So Skyline Drive is the main road through Shenandoah National Park. It's 105 miles one way. So we're not gonna do the whole thing. That would take us two hours or more plus the return trip. It's already 2:30. So we're probably going to do half of it. We'll look at some of the observation areas. Like I said, maybe do a trail or two. We'll see how it is. We're looking forward to seeing the national park for the first time and kind of seeing what we want to go back to. We definitely want to do some hikes. I have 2 hikes planned. One involves a waterfall, and one involves the highest peak in the national park. But easy hikes for Jackson to do, for Jasmine to do, for me to do. So we're looking forward to those 2. That'll be another day. So come along with us as we do our driving tour through most of Shenandoah National Park. So clearly our GoPro audio was giving us problems here. So I'm going to try to take a stab at what I was trying to say to you guys. I was probably saying we took a drive from Front Royal entrance, which is a north entrance, over to the Thornton Gap entrance. It's about 35 miles total. Took us about an hour without the stops, so we were there for a couple of hours. We had a great time. It was a beautiful drive. I highly recommend the drive. It took us about 45 minutes to get from the campground to the Front Royal Visitor Center. It's not a bad drive at all. So if you want to stay at this campground, it's pretty convenient to get to the national park. But there are, of course, parks closer by if you're interested in that as well. The fee to get into Shenandoah National Park is $30 for per vehicle. But if you have your America the Beautiful Pass, you of course get in for free. Up next in the video, we're going to continue our drive down Skyline Drive and stop at two different trailheads for two short but beautiful hikes. Good afternoon, guys.
Hello.
So we are back at Shenandoah National Park. We're going to we're going to do a little more of our audio tour or auto tour. We're also going to hike two trails today. I meant to get them before I got on camera, but one of them is the Dark Hollow Falls Trail, and the other one is, I want to say, no, hold on, Hawksbill Summit Trail. So one is the 1.5 miles, and the Dark Hollow Falls Trail is only like 1 mile too. Both have a lot of incline. We'll let you guys know how they are. But Hawksbill Summit, if you're looking to do a short hike, but like a payoff, it's the highest point in the national park, so you'll get nice panoramic views from the top. It's very foggy, or I don't know if it's smoky today. I'm not sure if it's smoke from the wildfires in Canada or if it's just humidity. I meant to ask the ranger, but we forgot our national park pass at the campground. It doesn't live in the truck for some reason. It lives in Jasmine's purse. Not anymore. It's going to live in the truck now for this purpose, for this reason. So I was a little flustered when I got to the ranger station, but I meant to ask if what we're seeing is smoke or if it's the humidity. But either way, we'll see how the views are up there. Hopefully they're still pretty good. And hopefully the waterfall is running pretty good too. We had a lot of rain since we've been here, and they got more rain before we even got here. So I'm guessing it should be a good view. All right, so right now we're starting from Thornton's Gap. If you guys watched, this is probably going to be part of the same video, but you guys saw we stopped at Thornton's Gap the other day. So we're starting right back from the same place we stopped at, and we'll let the auto tour take us to those two trailheads, and we'll see what the time is after we're done. And if we continue on, great. If not, we'll come back another time or another year. So we'll see you guys when we get to probably the first trailhead.
Later. See you soon.
Alright, so we are here at the Hawksbill Summit Trail. It's called Hawksbill Upper Summit Trail. It's about, he said it was 2 miles on our tour guide. But when I looked it up, it was about 1.5 miles. So you guys know what it is. But it's going to be going up to the tallest peak of Shenandoah, 4,000 something feet, 360-degree views. So hopefully it's a good one. Like I said, with the smoke and the haze, see what we can see, but looking forward to getting a little bit of exercise in and climbing the tallest peak in park. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Later. See you there.
back at the truck. So that was a good hike. It was at 2.2 miles, 466 feet of elevation gain. The sign up front said it was gonna be 500 feet, so it's probably closer out between there somewhere, I'm sure. It took us an hour and 13 minutes, and we stopped for, I did pause it, but we did stop for about, I don't know, maybe a half an hour up at top, and just had some snacks, some drinks, and just enjoyed the view. So it is a difficult hike. That 500 feet of elevation gain is in a short distance, so it is a tough hike. But there were lots of kids up there, so if you have a family, they can definitely do the hike too. But yeah, good. So now we're gonna head down. We're gonna keep going south on Skyline Drive, and I'm thinking about at mile 50. I think we're at mile 37, 38, maybe 40. Around mile 50 or so, we'll get to Dark Hollow Falls, and we'll take that trail. So we'll see you guys there. All right, we're at Dark Hollow Falls. It was actually only like a 10-minute drive down the road, not even, maybe like 5-minute ride down the road. But very popular. It is a big parking lot, but I can see that this place will probably fill up a lot on a weekend, especially now in the summer. So if you're looking to do this trail, I would say try to get here early, or maybe try to get here later in the day when people who got here early are on their way out. Because we're here and there's a few spots left.
2, 3 spots.
Yeah.
5.
Well, you can park against the fence too, so you can squeeze some more cars there. So it's probably like 10 spots left maybe. But it's a Thursday. And school is not out yet here in Virginia, I don't think. Actually, maybe it got out yesterday. I think it got out recently.
This week.
Yeah, so maybe school is out. But anyway, I would say get here early if you can, if you're coming on a weekend or if you're coming in the height of the summer, because it's a very popular trail. So let's go see it. Let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out. Bye.
All right, back in the truck. We finished Dark Hollows Trail. It was 1.5 miles, 1.59 to be specific. It was 453 feet of elevation gain. The way down, it's down on the way in to see the falls. The falls are beautiful, as you guys saw. The hike back up is a little strenuous, to be frank, to be quite honest. But totally worth it to see the waterfall, especially that up close too. And if you plan ahead, bring a backpack with you. I mean, we had a backpack, you know, you could put some water shoes in there or something like that, get your feet wet. There was no rules against it, I don't think. So I'd say go for it if you can do it. You know, I don't get in trouble. I don't know if it's allowed, so don't, you know, come back and say we told you so and you guys got in trouble. Anyway, and then we just went to the Big Meadows Visitor Center. Jackson got his passport stamp. So I think that wraps up our time here in the national park. I don't know if we're going to come back, but just in case, we got a stamp today. And yeah, so we're going to finish up a little bit more of our auto tour. It's going to bring us to another exit. That's not going to be the complete route still, but we'll get out there and head back home. And that's it. So we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good day. God bless. Stay safe.
Thank you all so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, show us some YouTube love by hitting that like, subscribe, and share button for us. It would mean a lot. Next week, we visit Shenandoah must-see Luay Caverns. Until next time, God bless and stay safe.